Hello and welcome to climbingarborist.com. In this video I'm going to show you a great retrievable redirect for stationary rope system. This is probably the best retrievable redirect that I have seen. That's my opinion. Definitely be great and practical to use in a work scenario. So I hope you enjoy the video and hope you find the technique useful. Thanks for watching. Okay, so once you're in the canopy, this technique kind of is going to come out on odd occasions. For redirecting, I mainly would redirect through the fork, especially the way that I canopy tie. I can use multiple natural redirects and still pull the rope out with no problem. But in a scenario like this, where I've kind of come out as far as I'm happy to with the rope angle that I've got, but then I can still reach much further out and I'm safely secured on. That means that I've got my lanyard on. It's a solid tie-in point, so I can disconnect my rope and then actually put the redirect much further out, which opens up more opportunities when I drop down the canopy to accomplish the work that I'm trying to do. So here is the technique. Okay, so I've got into the position and I want to redirect through here. It's quite awkward to climb above there, but that's going to give me the best descent on into the area that I want to work. So it's giving me an extra, I don't know, 6-7 feet where my rope angle is a bit tight now, and I actually struggle to naturally redirect through that point. So what I can do is put my lanyard on, make sure I'm secure around something decent. Then I pulled a bunch of slack through above my zigzag. I'm going to take a bite of the rope, and I'm going to pass that bite through the fork that I want to redirect through. Then I'm going to get a hold of the bite, make a half hitch, pull that all the way up, then another half hitch. Now what you want to do with these half hitches is have them spaced apart so they're not like right next to each other. So you can do it with 2 half hitches, and that's the setup. But for extra peace of mind, you can also do 3, 4, 5 half hitches. It will still pull out, so we'll put in there we go, we'll put in 4 half hitches just for safety. I haven't seen anybody say that the half hitch comes out if there's only 2, but if you want to do more, do more. It will still pull out. Right, the next thing to do is carabiner onto this section, which is coming from your main tying point. The reason you need to do that is to be able to pull this redirect out. You need to pull on this section of rope. So take the tail of your line that's below the zigzag or your rope wrench or whatever you're using, and just feed it through there. Now I've used the revolver rig because it has the pulley system on it, and it just makes that little bit less friction to make it run smoother. Everything that runs smoother is more efficient, so make life easy. Okay, so there we go. And finally, if you just descending straight down, then if you feed your tail where you're descending, you don't need to clip the tail to you. But if you're going to be climbing about a bit, then clip the tail to you, because if you need to pull out the redirect while you're in the tree, you need the tail. But if you're going to redirect, work a little bit and then drop down to the ground, and you can grab the tail, then you can do it that way. But you need the tail to pull out the redirect. Luckily, I've got another carabiner with the pulley on it. This is the Roll Clip Z by Petzl. I'm just going to put that on here to take the tail with me. Okay, so an important thing that you need to remember about redirects is if you go way out to the side of the canopy and redirect on something that isn't very strong and it's on the end of a lateral limb, you need to share the load between your main tying point. And you know, so it's otherwise your redirect is basically like your main anchor point, and all of the load would be on that redirect, and you would never anchor into that normally. So why would you do that on a redirect if the redirect is taking all of the weight? So with this redirect you can share the load, but it is a bit tricky. You've got to really make sure that you tension it up. So you got to take the rope coming from your main tying point, and you just got to make sure you pull as much of that rope through as you can and tension it up, because obviously that goes to the bite of the rope. So you got to pull that down, and then you got to tension up your half hitches, and it's your half hitches that you're attached to with your hitch system. So once you've got as much tension on there as you can, you need to load your system. So I'm going to lower my lanyard and load my system, and there you go. I've got some tension on my main tying point, and I've got some tension on the redirect. But if you look where I'm redirected on here, that's not a very big branch, and I would never climb on just that branch on its own. So you want to make sure that you're sharing some of the load if the redirect point is quite small. That's very, very important, because if you were to take a fall and the limb were to fail that you'd redirected on, it's not going to be pleasant. It's not going to look good. And you can also use this redirect on on an upright stem as well. So same thing, take a bite, around the stem, now once you get that first half hitch on, that's kind of the key, just to keep it locked in place. Get some more slack. Put a second half hitch, and then a third half hitch. Tension up my system. and then I'm just going to lower my lanyard until I put weight on the redirect, just to make sure it's all good. There you go, fully weighted. Take my lanyard off. And obviously I don't want to forget the tail of my rope. And there we go. Thanks for watching, guys and girls. I hope you really enjoyed the video. If you did, like it below, comment below if you want to ask any questions, and also don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also click the little bell, which means you'll be notified every time we release a new video. And climb safe, work safe. Thank you for watching.